Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hope you had a relaxing weekend behind you and that you're looking forward to get your week started, but first we have a brand new challenge to take care of. So with this time we're taken to Bespin where we have to take down Dr. Aphra and her band of scoundrels, and we do have to use bounty hunters to get max rewards. So as always, I'll cover the modifiers and the feats first and then show you the battles. There'll be YouTube chapters below. I'll try and attempt this doing with 2 teams only, so only 2 battles, getting the max rewards as always without using any Galactic legends. So let's go ahead first and look at the modifier for Bespin Decadence. In terms of, yeah, you get some stacking, I guess, stats, but then you lose those stacks whenever you receive damage. So really the only thing that I noticed personally this one was there was just a little bit more dodging than usual because everybody's accuracy is reduced by 15%. Thrill of the Hunt, it's a pretty good here bounty hunter modifier. We get 9 stacks of true defense, which will reduce the damage we get significantly. Although it doesn't feel like BT still one-shotting dudes even with all this true defense on your guys. However, what absolutely will make a huge difference today is whenever we gain our payout, whenever we complete the contract, we gain frenzy for 1 turn on everybody. So this will kind of allow us to overwhelm them right out of the gate. And then in terms of the modifier for the enemy, luckily they have the weak scoundrel modifier that doesn't really do a whole lot. It just dispels basically buffs whenever they'll deal damage, so it's nothing really. Luckily they don't have the other one where they get extra speed, extra stat boost with like 50% counter chance. That one would be absolutely brutal. This is tough enough as is if you don't have Jabba, so I'm glad they got the weaker modifier. Now in terms of the feats, we have to win with a full team of bounty hunter units, obviously, and then hindered movement. I think it's been quite a while since we had this feat. It's always been a bit of a controversial one because it's hard really to track how much turn meter you removed. So in total you have to remove 400% turn meter. And finally, damage over times. Again, it seems that we are getting this feat quite often as well now. Anyways, these are the feats. So first I'll tackle the bounty hunter, and then the second team I'll do like Palp, Mara, Vader team that can hopefully remove turn meter and get damage over times in a single battle. Alright, let me show bounty hunters now. Now the enemy is very fast, like Aphra anyway gains 100% turn meter in the beginning of the battle, but she's very quick, she gets another turn, then they get rolling and things like that. So I was not really able to outrun them, like I didn't try to remod, but let me show you the speed on my bounty hunters. So there you go, my Bossk is fastest at 335. And even running under Jungle Lead that adds plus 30 speed, I wasn't able to get rolling before Aphra got her second turn after the opening sequence. So I think outrunning these guys, maybe if you have amazing mods under Jungle Lead or something, or obviously if you do have Jabba, he'll do well here. So the best thing I did was in the end was just keep restarting until Aphra starts off with her basics, so you don't get your cooldowns don't get wrecked because Aphra gets 2 quick turns in beginning. Bringing in there Dengar, he's got an AoE turn meter removal, and then as well Greedo, he's got turn meter removal on his special ability. So maybe if you get lucky you could get 400% turn meter removal with this team as well. But anyway, let's see how this one will go. Let's see if Aphra will start off with her basic or not, otherwise I just have to retreat and try again. Alright, let's see what Aphra will do. Alright, perfect, she started off with the basics, and that's what you want to wait until. Sometimes like she'll start off with special and do basic, or do basic and then special. As long as she doesn't start off with a special, then your cooldowns will get wrecked. You should be good to go. Again, you may need to restart a few times. I think like in my testing, every 6th or 7th times Aphra started off with her basic. That just she wasted her turn, so now it's just a standard affair here. Really, we get our contract triggered as quickly as we can. A little bit of dodging there, slowing down our contract progress. But hopefully we should get here the contract perfect. And this is where frenzy kicks in, because if we would not get frenzy, for example, on everybody, BT would come in here quickly and wreck us. But luckily we just have to use a special ability here. Maybe we can get a stun on trip there. Nope, no stuns. Alright, let's see if we can remove some turn meter with Greedo. Perfect. More turn meter removal here with Dengar. Let's get our taunt up. Come on, Mando, you want to get in here, buddy? So first, you want to snipe BT out. There we go, because he's their main damage dealer. And then it's pretty much normal affair here. Like, you can try and, I guess, stall and see if you can get turn meter removal done. You know, get more AoEs from Dengars, more special from Greedo, but I just found that if you're fooling around too much, these guys can still do a lot of damage. So I just suggest you go ahead, win this battle, and do the turn meter removal with some other team. But if you want, I just wanted to show you that obviously both Dengar and Greedo can help you out here a little bit with turn meter removal. Alright, let's get our taunt up again. So you can see, pretty straightforward affair. Just need Afra here to start off with her basic. Okay, she brought somebody back. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and finish off IG again. There we go. She's got Retribution, so actually let's not hit Afra for the time being. A little bit of dodging there. Alright, as you can see, they're putting up a fight. Okay. Come on. I guess, there we go. Let's go ahead and maybe get some turn meter removal there. Perfect. Okay, so Dengar's in stealth, so we can keep hitting Afra now. Do you know what? Let's start going after Trip, I guess. There we go. Let's go ahead. Get Afra out of here. There we go. Perfect. But you can see how much damage these guys are doing. It's just ridiculous. Let's see if we can get a stun. No stuns. Push back some turn meter maybe. Good. Let's go after Commander Droid. He can still do some damage. There we go. One hit, two hit. We'll just keep going. Ooh, alright. Get him down. Aha. There we go. There comes the reduced accuracy, I guess. Perfect. Get a stun over there. And we'll just keep going. Sure, let's go ahead, send it on Trip. Get him down. You know, just a case of getting through Kersantan. There we go. Come on. Almost got him. Full send. There we go. Alright, that's how I completed the Bounty Hunter feat here. Just have to keep restarting until Afra there kicks off with her basic, and you should be good to go. And there you go, I even got Hinder movement. As I said, that's why I included their Greedo as well as Dengar, because they can help out with turn meter removal. So now we only got damage over time to do, but again, if you don't manage to do this with Bounty Hunter, the team I'll show you next should be able to do the turn meter removal as well as damage over times. So what we'll do here is we're just gonna bring in our Empire. I think this is gonna be the easiest option. Again, if you do have Lord Vader, by all means use him, he'll help you out here. Otherwise we'll do Pulp for the, you know, turn meter train. We need Mara here for stagger to help with turn meter removal. Darth Vader there for obviously damage over times, and I'm gonna bring in as well Gideon for some extra turn meter removal. And then for the final slot, we will bring a Rebel, we'll bring Han. He shoots first, so we'll stun Afra so she doesn't wreck her cooldowns, and then we can get to work with the Pulp Mara turn meter train. Alright, okay, so we'll start off by stunning Dr. Afra with Han so she doesn't wreck us. And then I think we're just gonna control situation, push back some turn meter. So now Vader can get a turn, start off with a Force Crush. As you can see, these guys got quite high tenacities. So landing lots of debuffs on them will be a challenge. But at least we got a few there. And there you go, there goes the reduced accuracy, I guess. So let's go ahead and do a basic over here as well. There we go, let's do an AoE. Let's just go ahead and just go after who's got the most debuffs. So looks like that will be IG in my case. Let's just go ahead and chuck it. I'm gonna head and drop Armor Shred over there. And now Mara can get a turn, a bit of RNG with that dodging. As long as you don't get too many dodges here, you should be good to go. We got tenacity down on everybody. We can now go ahead and land the stagger. No stagger unfortunately on BT, so we'll have to get a stun on him with Pulps when he gets a turn. Because if BT gets loose, you will be in trouble. Perfect. So with these guys stunned, let's go ahead now and get the shocks going. Gonna go after BT first because he's their main damage dealer. There we go. He's down, and now we can go ahead and go after Afra. There we go. Alright, sure, let's just go ahead in another Merciless here. Alright, let's get some basics around. Let's get more damage over time for the damage over time feat. Let's just try and stall this battle as long as we can. So I'm not gonna chuck any Calling Blades, and There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and proc, I guess, that stagger and consultant. We're just kind of spreading the damage here. We're giving Han on his base, he can push back some turn meter, that will help. There we go. We'll just keep going. Let's get that stun renewed. Shock on Afra. And we'll just keep pushing here. Base 6, just kind of stalling the battle so we can get a turn meter. Maybe we can get to another stagger here with Mara. Push back more turn meter. Because again, that's the thing with this hinder movement feat, like you have no idea how much turn meter you removed because we don't have any feat tracker. But alright, I think we should be good now. Alright, okay. Sure, let's go ahead, do some of that. I'm just gonna drop an armor shred over here. Just kind of trying to stall out, see if I can get another stagger out. No, I was not able to. Alright, so this team will complete for you the hinder movements or the turn meter removal, and as well damage over time quite easily. Obviously the turn meter removal feat does not appear on the screen because I completed it already with my bounty hunters. And there you go guys, those are the two teams that I used today to get max reward in today's challenge. Definitely the bounty hunter one is a little bit tougher, obviously just because the enemy is so fast, your cooldowns get wrecked, but don't worry, just keeps restarting. Again, for my testing, every 5 or 6 attempts Afra would start off with a basic, and in that case, you know, it's a pretty standard affair. You get your contract going, you get frenzy because of modifier, and then you can just kind of pick these guys off one by one. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.